Hello everyone, Manathrall here, and welcome to a Hardcore Iron Man update video. And this one is actually more of a doozy than usual because we are getting our first 99 on this Hardcore Iron Man account. So to me, that's kind of a big deal. And it's going to be for Dungeoneering. So I know some people aren't a big fan of it, but honestly, it's a fantastic skill. Even if you want to call it a minigame, it's fantastic. It helps in so many ways, even if you're included, if you're not into EOC or don't fully understand it, this is a perfect spot to just experiment with different ability builds. Because if you die in here, it doesn't matter. I mostly come here with my Hardcore Iron Man because I know I need the gear, the weapons from here, so there we go. Level 99 Dungeoneering. Took a bit, but we did get our first 99. And there we are. Now, for the main thing I wanted to do with this is I wanted to actually get my gear. That was the whole reason why I actually continued on. Because I was going to stop after I hit level 98, but, well, because I was able to get the crossbow, or the main hand, and I already have the, let's stop and turn around here. Yeah, see, I already have the offhand, I already have the staff, and I already have the maul. So, you know, I already have all these. I can't use that yet. I can almost use this. Yeah, not even 9k experience away anymore. So here we go. And all I need to do, offhand crossbow, buy, and boom. Now I have all of the chaotic weaponry. I don't think I can actually augment them all though. That's the only problem left. Like, I know 2 of the 3 I previously had were augmented. I think I might be low on certain parts. But let's check it out. I mean, this would have been gained probably a couple weeks ago, but I've been kind of taking a little bit of a break from RuneScape for the most part. And, you know, like, I've been still here and there, but I've been kind of taking a break playing other games, getting other games ready, a whole bunch of stuff. And, yeah. So I have a whole bunch of games ready to go. It's just I'm playing one game at a time, well, a couple games at a time at most. This way gives them each their time to shine. Okay. So actually, yeah, I can make another augmenter. Yeah, I think I was running low on the enhancing parts. Obviously not these two, the tensile and flexible. So yeah, I was running low on enhancing, which is kind of foolish because you can get them pretty easily if you make the Slayer rings and then just disassemble those. That's actually one of the best ways, or even potions, but only the potions that you don't want, and maybe some jewelry too, but only the jewelry you absolutely don't want. So like, I keep my ruby necklace, my diamonds, and my emeralds because I like making Sign of the Porters, which are very good for skilling down the road. Especially since we don't know exactly what's going to entail with the new mining and smithing rework. They could be even more vital than before. And apparently, oh no, I was going to say apparently I'm out of energy, but nope, I have tons of brilliant energy. So yeah, I can only make 1. But since I am closer to making bonk, there. Now all I have to worry about is just keeping my divination charged, which is a lot easier than yeah. Brain's not working. It's a lot easier to keep that going than it is paying for it constantly with an Iron Man account. I mean, money can be easy to come by in this game for even an Iron Man account, but whew, it's a lot easier not having to worry about that, having one less expense. Because then you can take that money and use it for something else, but now that you can free train construction, thanks to shifting tombs and all the other mini games, not much of a point to it. Okay, so I actually kind of want to use some imbued components to see if I can't get crackling. Okay, there is a crackling. Junk food, energizing. Ooh. Alright, so now I'm pretty much out of that. Really shouldn't have used all my imbued components. Let's just go for this, because this one has a crackling as well. Okay. So I can use energizing and ultimatums, or I can use a couple cracklings, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. That one has equilibrium, there's precise. Yeah, energizing, I do less damage by percent, will generate more adrenaline, and ultimatums, you reduces the adrenaline cost. You know what, that's actually not going to help me too much for this, because I don't use unload. So yeah, that's not going to help me. That'll be good for a mage weapon, but not this. So let's go with either precise, because that increases my minimum damage per rank. Okay, increases your minimum damage by 1.5% per rank of your maximum damage. So that'll increase the damage. And this one has equilibrium, which balances out the damage. So it'll actually increase. So now the question, well, I can actually get there. Let's say I can actually get the crackling perk on armor, so there's actually no point in doing that. And then just disassemble the ones that I do not want. And walk quick, because that'll be good for other weapons. There we go. But that will actually kind of do it for this video. I mean, I probably will be making more another augmenter. This way I can have my chaotic maul augmented, and then I will be good to go. Don't believe I have any armor pieces that need it. I do have some more. You see right there, I have an augmented hand cannon, so that's good to go for a while. My staff is pretty low on the scale, and my crystal bow is almost done, which means that's going to be pretty awesome. So now I'll be going into combat, because combat is actually what I'm supposed to be doing right now for my skill rotation. Because a lot of things, like I think I may have mentioned it once or twice before in a previous video, I like keeping it like this, like that kind of a setup, because if you have it pinched like that, it will have a different setup. So this, like, my rotation will actually start on mining, and then I'll go down this here one, then this one, and then this one. I found that to be a very effective method, a very useful method, because you're starting out with getting some gear, getting maybe some arrows or whatever, or like arrowheads, if you're low level. And then you go into fishing, so you're getting some of your food ready. You get some wood cutting in, so you can build up your fire making, which really isn't very useful. But you can get your fletching up there then too. Get your supplies going, and then you come back over here. You skip your combat skills because you focus on combat during Slayer. But then you go down through here and you get to your prayer. Eventually, once you get into Metaphos, you can train prayer through the shifting tombs, or maybe some other methods like the bone grinding with the ectofuntus and stuff like that. Then, you know, rune crafting in case you need runes. Construction, which like I said now is free. Dungeoneering, which is an excellent skill. You know, you just keep going down, and then by the time you get down to Slayer, you're all set for combat. I found that to be a very, very effective method. But now, before I forget any further, let's go get our first skill cape for this account, for Grandius. I mean, I would love to call him Manathrall, but one of my previous accounts was Manathrall, so that's actually what started this channel. Okay. Talk to Thok. Okay, what do you want with Thok? Sorry if I'm leading funny. Can I buy a skill cape of Dungeoneering? 99k. Okay, it seems reasonable. There we go. And we now have our first cape. I know some people probably say it's an ugly cape, but I don't care. It's our first Dungeoneering cape. And look at all the bonuses I am now getting for this. Oh, that's right, these have perks. Look at that. I gained all those perks, so now I have a good way of traveling. That is amazing. See, now I can just go boop. And I am now here in the mining guild. I can go boop. And let's see here. I can go, let's go to... It won't let me go to that one. Oh. So you don't actually go in the dungeon, you go right outside the dungeon. So, this is... Ooh. This is going to be an excellent cape for traveling and for dungeoneering. Well, for divination time. Can't quite get the Radiant Wisp yet, but I can get here. So that'll do it for this video. Again, this cape is very good just for the sake of all of the traveling you can do with it. I mean, if you ask me, there's absolutely no reason not to want to get this cape. So that'll do it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, later guys.